Prol 1WRRR.
Thanks, Zephyr. Thanks. Eyes. Does what? Yeah, I finally remembered to fix the thing that was keeping it from doing voice. I hope you're doing well. You came back when we're fighting, a mini boss. It's certainly a creature of time, all right. I hope you're having a good evening. Playtest trying to get into this interview. Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting gooped! Oh god! I hate when I get gooped up on a Friday night. The Pudding Master. Ah! Ah! Oh no! Oh no, not the pudding! That's bad combo. Bad combo. Okay. Okay, okay, we're doing good. No, 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 no. We're doing bad. We're doing very bad. Look at E4, you gotta smack it. Oh, that sucks. You don't wanna have to risk breaking it every time. Just wants a hug. I don't want to hug her. I don't know where she's been. You see all the goop she's throwing around? Ah! Blossom, no!
Smacks keyboard bongo tap.
Wait, but Blossom, you don't even have... I don't think you even have arms. Ah! Alright, do your butt slam. Okay, now they're dead. Oh, nope. Re-jumps. Okay, dude. No. No! I was just gonna do the diagonals! Okay, spit. Okay. 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 Now she does the bullshit. No! My health! I was supposed to heal that! Okay. 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 Take it easy. Don't take dumb damage. Proceeds to take dumb damage. Everybody do the belly flop. My face! I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I'm gonna poison you. I'm gonna burn you. I hope you die. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, okay. Fucked up. Sick and twisted. Heal up. Not good, not good. Bad angle, bad angle. The babies are gonna get me. But I got you first. Die. Okay. Literally. That you know what? That sound effect is what they did when I killed them. Got your eye. Oh, do I have to take their eye? Oh God, it's still wiggling. Oh, this is awful. Perfect. I love how the random sound effect always happens to be just perfect. Didn't mean to press that, but that's fine. Time to get the fuck out of here. Bubbly pudding. Thanks, I hate it. Pretty sure it's over this way? Fuck you, I don't care. I don't care, I don't care. I'm just going to the Bell Beast and getting out of here. We want to go to the Grand Bellway. No more spitting. No! Don't spit on me! It's unsanitary. Exactly, Tames. Gotta throw it back. Alright, let's turn in this quest. Bonk. Wish granted. I see. It's a rosary. Okay. It's kind of all of the side quests. I feel like I need to get this. But I also feel like I should get this and take it to the history bug. Let's see what happens if I take this to the history bug. Actually, before I go to the history bug, while I'm still in the Citadel, I should go to the Cauldron? Or was it the Whispering Vault? Oh, there's a left spot I haven't been there over there. Interesting. Not sure if there's anything important there. Where over here? The little hornet face is like the center right. I remember, I think it's definitely not White Word. I think it's either Underworks or Cauldron. feel like Underworks might be the closest. I remember there was a artificer-y merchant. Okay. It's not the Underworks. Or it's not the Cauldron. The Whispering Vaults doesn't look right. Maybe I should go left. And then it will be apparent. There's a merchant in a mechanical place, and I remember some of their items they wouldn't sell until I bought more items. And it's been a long while since I visited them. I also finished making this cog heart, which feels like something they would be interested in. So I wanted to go over to them and see if I could give it to them. Okay, so this is not the right direction at all. I think actually I do need to go to the Whispering Vaults, and I'm just losing my bloody mind. It's been so long since I've been to them that I don't remember. Okay, so if I want to go back to the right, I think I can use this. There they are. Aha! Those pieces of hardcore you carry upon you. How did you acquire, recover an artifact so rare? They were scattered about the citadel, each seemingly laid with purpose. Someone wished the thing dismantled, but showed respect enough to see it stored safe. That art is an inspired form conceived by the first of my line for a knight of cog and blade. In it, I see my predecessor's talent immense, now lost, forgotten. I could never create copy works so fine. And the knight that once bore the heart? Tell me of them. A gleaming order, cogwork sentinels, so impressive, majestic in function. They were charged but bound to the highest holy duty. Long before the creation of the core, the sentinels ventured even beyond these walls to see all bugs brought forced safe to serve the citadel. If the heart were restored within the sentinel's shell, would it give thanks for the awakening, or would it grieve for those lands now lost? In Time Maker, I may find out. Okay, well, 110 for an architect's key. I guess I bought out her supply. I don't remember buying it out. I guess I'll get the architect's key. So, chapel store above? Is it up here? Okay. Gashunk. What will we find in here? Chapel of the Architect. creature! I bind thee! A crest. Interesting. Spin the needle as a screw, shredding foes. Spend silk to craft new tools. Okay. What does this look like? Oh, a drill spear. Okay. Okay, we go back to a diagonal, which isn't great. Oh, we can replenish our tools using silk. No. It still used some of my thread. Interesting. Why is there a hook here? Master, I have communed with the shrine above. Your learnings are unique, techniques born of cogwork hearts. Their mastery will require some commitment on my part. But Gred, you are the first organic shell to fuse our memories. Such behavior, my line would have believed improbable possible. Still, your broad arsenal did suggest strong affinity with the mechanical craft, enough to allow access to our thought store.
Benny Frank.
Yours is an impressive skill, Master. I am grateful for the insight. My service to you, Bug Red. As it concludes, I must confess. Long now I have felt my rotors slow their spin. My limbs lift weak. An ending is felt coming, sudden certain. Welcome.
That's fine.
Whatever your fading you feel is not shown in your craft, Master. You have provided tools of immaculate make. What will follow if you pass? Would another take your place? One cannot. The skill to construct an architect, that was taken by time. I am the last final. The core remains to sustain the song, but no more architects to tend toil or bid anew. So strange. For Farlam Eternal, states the directive cage. But how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This seems an error. An error. Welcome. Okay. I guess we have nothing else to talk to them with. Question is, do I want... Try this out. Ooh. It comes with 3 red. Which is unfortunate, because I feel like 3 blue is what I really want. But it's interesting we finally get one that actually... I'm actually a little sad that there's not more variety. That's the first one that really switched things up. It's like, okay, let's see Wanderer. Starts with 2 yellow. Okay, and it can get a 3rd yellow. Nah, it's blue that has the good utility. Makes me wonder, is there one that has 3 blue? No. Interesting. Well, I mean, there could still be more crests that I haven't found, but... Yeah, Reaper's just really been working for me. Although the drill spear is nice. Like, I don't know, just having the diagonal down attack really trips me up. The silk orbs are nice. What was the... What was the special for this one? Or I guess maybe... All it can is cry. It doesn't do... Okay, so... Maybe I'm just used to Reaper having something... Well, I don't know, because like Hunter... Bind to Inner Wild Fury. No, that's just using silk and your stuff to still craft. Which is like... It's useful, but I don't really use my items except in bosses. And I feel like I kind of have plenty of supplies, so I don't really need it. Maybe if I were to more thoroughly use the secondary items, I could see it being useful. But honestly, it's hard for me to keep my combat flow as is, which is why I always use the... I actually use the flint slate with poison. So it's not really even a secondary, it's just an attack buff. And I can still just focus on using my spear. Even though I did find a lot of use in some of these, notably the long pin was pretty damn awesome. And I'm just too much of a hoarder to use either of the Flea Brew or the Plasmium. All right. Well... You didn't take the cog heart, so... Akari? Holy shit! What the heck? Welcome on by! I tested my reflexes. Well, we did just have our reflexes tested, you know? We killed the poo mother, so you know it's all great. Oh man, I failed. I fell into the void. Akari, welcome on by. Streaming is hard work, so if you got a raid and run, that's no scale off my tail. At the very least, I implore you, stand up, wiggle around, leave a piss, take a water, do it all at the same time. Maybe not. That'll make a pretty big mess. Hope you're having a good fun time in Final Fantasy Tactics. Is it your first time playing that? I played it a long time ago. I've never actually played it without using glitches because there's a... I remember there being a glitch you could do to get basically... I don't know if it was certain jobs or certain characters. It was like a page scroll glitch where you would have like infinite job XP, or like you could buy job skills for free for some reason. And I just used that so I could mess around with like calculator and silly things like that. Oh god, no, I'm an avid tactics player doing a single class challenge, Oracle. Ooh, nice. I've heard some people doing single class challenges. I feel like calculator would be a very interesting single class challenge. I've heard cleric can be a pain in the ass and not really a lot of fun. If y'all are coming over from Ikari's place and you aren't sure if you're following them, let me make it easy for you to check. All I did was press a button, and now you can press a button to check out when Ikari is live again, because they are a pretty great goober. If you can't tell from the refined taste of a Final Fantasy Tactics enjoyer. If y'all are coming over and are not sure what the situation is in Silksong, we have beaten the boss, the Pale Monarch. But I mean, I played Hollow Knight. There's beating the game, and then there's beating the game, eh? So I've kind of been going around cleaning up side quests, finding bits and pieces we're missing of the map. I'm not really finding any major threads to pull on, though. There is an item that seems oddly suspicious as far as stuff. So I'm probably going to buy that and see if I just need to play some music somewhere. And maybe that gets me to a place. Maybe do another check through on the map. I think it's interesting because your only offensive skill can't miss. That is useful. I figured you could also bonk them with your staves. I've always liked the Final Fantasy Tactics alchemists, that they fucking throw the potions at people. So it's really funny. You just have like this breakable glass, and it's just like, I need a healing potion. Just, oh god, I feel better now. Thank you. You gotta wonder if like the healing is like they calculate the offset already and how much it heals. It's like, yeah, they're gonna be injured because of the glass shards, but like overall, it's an increase of HP. Yeah, but they're not the same as they are in Final Fantasy Tactics. Although, honestly, I think Final Fantasy X-2 was a little bit more like era defining, because X-2 is where we got the battle dress system, which is which they carried over into a lot of their future Final Fantasies, which I think was one of the better parts of X-2. It was really nice being able to switch up the classes. I think it was a better, like the sphere system of Final Fantasy X was very flexible, but it was just a lot. I think the dress sphere was basically just a more condensed and better version that wasn't as, it was a lot easier to pick up, you know. Hydrate. Well, I suppose I can do that. Of course, then you get FF. Was it 13? I think one of the characters is Balthazar. I just remember there was one of the Final Fantasies where you could basically program your characters, and that made things too easy because you could just have a setup. 12. FF12, SAC. You could just set up a set of characters, leave them in a place, and walk away, and then come back after a few hours, and they'll have just like gotten fuck tons of levels and just done all the farming for you, which was nice because you didn't have to worry about farming, but it also kind of broke the game. We needed a license to wear. Look, some of those hats, all right, they're just illegally fashionable, all right? You'll just pull in way too many people, okay? You game at everyone based on a rare spawn? I mean, honestly, I haven't played any Final Fantasies in a long while, simply because I just don't like grinding in games. Like, it's just such a huge time sink a lot of the times that I don't find fun if I'm just in the same areas and there's nothing else I'm really working on. I'm just trying to get a certain resource. Which is why I liked Small Saga and like Slarpg, because they had a lot of non-grindy features, and it's more milestone based or event based leveling rather than XP based. Colonel of speedrunning. Legacy of Kane's Soul. Man, Legacy of... Speaking of games, like, fuck. I can't believe we'll never get a proper conclusion to the Legacy of Kain series. Soul Reaver is so good, though. I've never really thought about how speed running is. I mean, yeah, like, at this point, you know, yeah, like, it's not gonna, it's fine, but in media like in the time of when it was coming out, like it's one of the few franchises, like it sucks that it didn't get finished. I'm playing it this weekend. I want to stop on by. I'm certainly curious about how that speed run goes. Are you doing, is it what kind of category you're running for it? Is it an any percent, glitchless, 100%, story based, all bosses, no major glitches? Interesting. I might noodle my way on over there. But back to Skongen. Saw that clockwork heart. Is there something over here? Do I need to put it in this thing? What do I do with this clockwork heart is my question. Maybe this one? Question you only ask yourself. Current time is only 1:15. Your current goal is to get done with it. Nice. I can certainly commiserate. There's certainly some Rain World times. I don't know. Kind of burned myself out with the Watcher, the month of Watcher board opening push and routing. But I would like to get my times better on some of those. Doesn't help that I tend to favor longer categories in general, so it tends to be a bit of a time sink. Oh yeah, and even harder than it seems for like the month that the Watcher was Watcher boards released, because I was doing a lot of route theory crafting and doing it kind of manually. So like loading things up, trying a path, seeing where all the warps go all in a row, and like having to reload and small changes. Like it's just hours and hours and hours and hours of time used. That wasn't even trying to run. A lot of games that we need to come back. Can you begin the test? And yeah, there's not been a lot of great games. There's really no way to get to the top part without dropping down in it. I really don't want to have to go through White Ward, but I might have to get to that top part. Hey, why is this here? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's part of game preservation. I mean, there's so many games that are like lost media because of they'll never remake the game, but then they're also just being dicks about fucking people emulating it. Or options is down. There is that small bit of map we need to finish seeing in the underworks. Also a down bit over there, I just noticed. Maybe we should head to Chorrol. Now that I'm looking at things. Is curious. Time to take the tube! Okay, from here I need to go all the way down and left. At least the music is still fucking banger. Oh yeah, the Bloodborne PC. Any day now. Any day now. The Colossus was also a pretty great game. You know, just boss fights only. Am I crazy? There we go. There it is. Ah! The Grand Gate. Interesting. Very interesting. I also don't have any music. Ooh. Another bit of thread. Nice, nice. Won't look a gift thread on the nose. Gashunk, gashunk. Where am I going? I guess I could climb up that way if I wished. See an up area to the left over here. Please, if you please. Here we shall remain for a time, Miss Hornet, and pray that more lost fleas find their way to us. To others I encounter, I shall send your way, Flea Master. Well, I don't know what fleas I'm missing, because I don't know what fleas where I've gotten. Other than the giant flea. That one is particularly memorable. Oh, right. It's this fucking place. How many times have I come up here? Okay, the last time there was a spot like that, it was because there was another connection. Now, the only thing I can think of is the slab down to that. But I would need the apostate key, which I have not found. I could maybe better explore the top of the slab. I really ran through that part because I didn't have the cloak, but now that I'm immune to cold, I can take my time and actually look through it. There's also a part I remember in the middle-ish where it says there's a place to the right, but there isn't. Do I want to go over there? I think I would rather look in the underwork first, because that is an obvious place to fill the map. Room doing? How was the eldest of rings? I don't have a cocoa button. Where's my notes? Let me make a note. Missing a button. Cocoa button. All right. Welcome on over, you wonderful, amazing goobers. Hello. If you want to throw a bunch of stuff at me, you can do that. And you can see all these plushies and other things that were thrown at me. If you don't know me, I am Dreki Draconic Serpent, Flightless Dragon, or simply Rare on the internet. And if you were having too much of goofs and gaffs and amazing times over at Coco's place, let me make it easy for you to follow them and experience them once again at that wonderful goober. I pressed a button. Now all you have to do is press a button. Look, I usually I parse like a mono or duo syllabic term for someone, and that's just the first thing that'll lock into my mind. Coco Honestly, the thing that comes to my mind is like a blend of Cocoa Puffs and Cap'n Crunch. So it's like I don't know how to describe it other than just like Berry Blast but chocolate. But as y'all might see, we are on Silksong now. Please don't give me any spoilers, but for as an assessment where we are in the game, I have beaten the boss, the Pale Monarch. We've kind of been doing some side quest cleanup, and just kind of fucking around and like trying to find threads to pull on for like the real ending. Like, come on, like a Hollow Knight had like a true ending. There's got to be a little bit more in Skong, although I'm feeling a little bit, I don't know. I got a couple things to look into, but there's nothing really jumping out at me that I need to do for a more complete ending. Would be the headliner trouble. Yes, later on. I think it's the last. Was it the last Friday of this month? Yeah. Actually, it feels like the end of January is going to start getting packed because been making plans. Last Monday, in the last week of January. Usually like, because You're Rune, you're a lot better than me. Like, you actually do like schedules and things like that. I'm usually just like the stream before. It's like, by the way, next stream it's gonna be a collab. Ah! I don't know. I'm not good at social media use and advertising or anything like that. I'm just a little noodle just wiggling around. Collaborator likes to lock the fuck in. It is nice to have plans like that, though. I'm certainly looking forward to it. It's been a minute since I've done a multiplayer thing because I don't know. I want to do multiplayer games with people, but also I'm picky, and it's a me problem. But it's like, it's really hard for me. Like, if it's something that I am not vibing with, I'm just like, even if it's with friends, sometimes it's like, I just can't. And I kind of feel bad because I do want to play games with friends, but it's just, unfortunately, there's a lot of misses for me. That was the first time I played Night Rain in a couple weeks. I think I played Night Rain. I play Night Rain with Ice sometimes, and sometimes with Saren, in Era, but it's usually a rare thing, and it helps. My Night Rain helps in that I only play Recluse, so I know how to play Recluse, brackets, kind of, parentheses. I always misjudge how long cast times are. Wow, the introvert, so recluseful. Okay, you got me on that one. What was I doing? Right, we were going in the underworks. Hopefully they don't underwear things out. I gotta go the long way around, don't I? I do. I can't go from the spa. Shoot. Well, butts. Time to go uppies. Uppies, backsies. I love having double jump. It makes this so much easier. Get that, get this, get that, some of these, and I went too high, didn't I? Yes, I did. Ah! Spikes! I almost ran right into them, again. Tonk. Dreki, you made the confidence to be a model sibling with you. Rune, you can do it. Although I've only ever had models by Sapphire and Velvi. Honest, I feel like either of them could do a good Chimera. There's 2 slots left, and last time I tried,